Huh? Miss Amy, I just got this text from my sister. Let's eat brother.
Wait, it brother? That sounds terrifying.
Exactly. Without proper punctuation, we could get into some serious misunderstandings.
Have you seen this symbol before? You've probably seen some of them, right? Do you recognize any of these?
These symbols are punctuations.
Students, punctuation might seem small, but it makes a huge difference, especially in tones and meanings. Today, we learn how to use it properly so no one thinks you're inviting them to a cannibalistic dinner party. This is the first punctuation. It is called a full stop. What is the use of a full stop? Well, it is used to end a sentence. For example, I like to read novels. Can you see the little dot at the end of the sentence? Yes, the one in the red circle. Let's look at the sentence closer. If you want to end a sentence, just put a full stop. Remember, the next sentence should start with a capital letter. My favorite novel is a romantic novel. The M is a capital letter.
Next, can you see that punctuation symbol? It is called a comma. What is it for? Comma is used to separate parts of a sentence. For example, I like apples, bananas, and oranges. I like these fruits. Can you see the commas between the items? Let's look at the sentence carefully. Do you know that this sentence can be three different sentences? I like apples. I like bananas. I like oranges. If we have a list of items, we can put them in a sentence. There must be commas to separate the items. Can you see the commas before the word and? That is called the Oxford comma. Now, let's talk about a question mark. What is the use of a question mark? We use a question mark to change your statement into a question. For example, are you coming with me? Where is the question mark at? Yes, it is at the end of the sentence. Now, let's look at these two sentences. Which of the sentences is a question and a statement? Great work! The blue sentence is a statement and the orange sentence is a question. Now, how can you recognize them? Correct! Because the first sentence ends with a full stop and the second one ends with a question mark. Amazing job!
Next up, it's the exclamation mark. Do you know what is the use of this punctuation? Exclamation mark is used to show excitement. For example, I like to read novels. The exclamation mark at the end of the sentence changes the tones. Let's compare these two sentences. The sentence in blue ends with a full stop, and the intonation is just, well, normal. Meanwhile, the sentence in orange ends with an exclamation mark and it adds a strong feeling to the sentence. Last but not least, we have quotation marks. What do you think this symbol is for? Yes, we use it to report speech. Let's say you want to tell a cousin about what your friend said to you yesterday. Ali said, I like to read novels. I like to read novels is the reported speech by Ali. Can you see the quotation marks in the sentence? If you want to report the exact words a person said, you should put quotation marks at the beginning and at the end of the speech. On top of that, you should also put a comma before the reported speech.
Alright, it's your turn to apply what we've learned. We'll guide you through this first exercise. Here's a sentence. Where do you think the punctuation goes? Pause the video and think. Here's the answer. If you are listing items, you should use commas to separate them. Good job!
Alright, next sentence. Where do you think the punctuation goes? Once again, pause the video and think. Because this is a question, therefore, the correct punctuation is the question mark. Excellent!
Last one. Where do you think the punctuation goes? Remember, pause the video and think. There's actually a clue in this sentence. It's the word said, which means it's a reported speech. So, the correct punctuations are the quotation marks and a comma before the reported speech. Fantastic!
It's time for independent practice. Add suitable punctuation to these sentences. Take a moment. Pause the video if you need more time. Here's how they should look. How'd you do? If you nailed it, give yourself a pat on your back. A full stop is used to end a sentence.
Comma is used to separate parts of a sentence.
Exclamation mark is used to show excitement.
A question mark to change your statement into a question.
Last but not least, we have quotation marks. We use it to report speech.
Remember, punctuation helps your writing make sense.
And keeps brothers safe at the dinner table.
Keep practicing and soon you'll be a punctuation pro. See you next time!